My name is Esther Avant. I'm a personal trainer and nutrition coach and online trainer academy graduate. And I guess I just want to share with you how you can save thousands of dollars and a lot of frustration by enrolling in OTA. So I first came across John years ago, like probably in the very, very, very beginning of him putting out content when I had first started personal training and was looking for, how to be good or better at it and how to be able to sell people off the floor and like make this a career that I had kind of expected, like, oh, I'm going to be a trainer, I'm going to get paid to work out all day. And then I realized that that was not the case at all. So I've been following John for a long time, and I know that what he puts out is valuable and good. But I was still kind of reluctant to join OTA. When I ended up joining, which was in the winter of like 2017, 2018, I had just finished up a very expensive mentorship that I did not feel like I had gotten much value out of. And I was feeling really frustrated, and I was seeing all of these reviews about OTA from previous graduates just talking about how they had implemented the action items, and they were seeing the results and they were making the income. And I started to feel, I guess, kind of dumb that I felt like maybe I had skipped over the basics and I had gone right to, I need to be paying somebody top dollar for personalized attention because I am special, and what I need, what's going to help my business flourish is not what everybody else needs. And like I said, I felt like I didn't get the value out of that mentorship that I had spent several $1,000s on. And I was like, you know what, maybe I'm making a similar mistake that I see clients make all the time, in that they try to jump to, like more advanced strategies than they need. It's like somebody coming to you saying they want to lose 100 pounds, and they're going to start, carb backloading and, supplementing with this stack that they found at GNC and like all of these things. And you just want to tell them, like, how about you start moving a little bit more and eating a little bit better and see if that works first. Like, don't assume it has to be this like complicated thing. Why not just like build the foundation first? And that's really what I feel like the Online Trainer Academy is your foundation. There's so much stuff out there, and if you have been training either in person or trying to train online for any amount of time, odds are you are bombarded with advertisements from other business coaches that are promising you six figures, and they have these fancy cars and these remote locations, and some of them may be better than others, I don't know, but I really think that OTA should be the place that you start. It's the best way to build the stable foundation for what can then grow into, however large a business you want. But I really feel like not doing it is doing yourself a disservice, because you're going to make things a lot harder than they need to be. You're going to be banging your head against the wall trying to figure out, like, what's the best way to do this? How do I make this work? Do I need this? Do I need that? And John in OTA lays out for you, like, here are the things that you do need, here are the things you don't need, here's how to make it work if you don't have any money. You can utilize Google Drive for a lot of stuff. When you have the money for it, you can upgrade to something like PT Distinction or Trainerize. You can, maybe eventually get into Facebook ads, but in the meantime, before that money is coming in that you feel comfortable spending, how about trying the simplest things first, like reaching out to the people that are in your existing network, making yourself the go-to person for everybody that painting yourself as the expert, putting out free content, showing that you know what you're talking about, and get some momentum building by just doing that. And then, work on building your business from there. But I really feel like to spend a lot of money on like a private mentorship or a really expensive program, you're just doing it in the wrong order. Another benefit of OTA is that it's self-paced. I really liked having like a hard textbook that I could go through. You've got online portals as well that are going to help you kind of actually implement what you're learning. And you can go through it as quickly or as slowly as you need to. I think I finished it in probably about a month or so once I finally cracked it and started getting to work. But I would really say to actually do what is suggested. Don't just read through and be like, oh, that's too simple. Oh, I've done this before. Oh, that's not going to work. If you're going to do it and, see what happens. You'll probably be surprised by how many people are just out there waiting for you to ask for the sale, and how easy it can be to feel like, okay, I can make this work. And I think that's where a lot of us struggle, is we go through a long period of feeling like what we're putting out isn't getting seen, like other people are so much more successful. And doing the Online Trainer Academy will show you that you can be one of those people that other trainers look at and are like, what are they doing? How are they doing this so well? What do they have that I don't? But really it all comes down to, just like you tell your clients, taking action, taking consistent action, and mastering the basics. And I think that's what OTA does really, really well. And whether you're trying to break into online training, whether you've been at it a while and just feel like you don't really have any momentum going, or whether you are kind of scraping by, you're making some supplemental income and you're like, yeah, okay, but I don't know if this is feasible as my job. If you fall into any of those categories, it's a worthy investment, because there are going to be tangible things that once you learn them are going to be so obvious that you're like, why didn't I think of that myself? Why did I have to do this course to learn that? But I mean, that's just how it goes. So instead of being too stubborn to accept that, this will be easier with help, or thinking that, oh, my needs are special, my needs are different, I need something more hands-on, I need something one-on-one, you don't. Try this first, because at the very least, it can help you get to that next level where now you have the money coming in that you can spend on a pricier mentorship or something like that. If you have any questions, you can please feel free to reach out to me. My email is Esther, ESTHER, at EstherAvant, AVANT.com. You can also find me on Facebook under Esther Avant, or on Instagram at Esther.Avant. And if you have any questions or want to pick my brain or get a little bit more specific, feel free. I'd be happy to help.